everyone, welcome back to another Inktober video. So it's week 4 of Inktober. That means we only have one more week left, so Inktober is almost over, guys. So this week I wanted to talk about the pieces like I do every week. Just talk about the ideas behind the piece. I don't really have much to say this week. It's much better than previous weeks, but still don't really have much to say about it. Anyway, let's move on. So today, well, the piece that I'm doing right now, that you see right now, is actually for day 21, and the prompt is treasure. The idea behind this is simple. This mother has a child in her hand, and she's holding the child, and that child is her treasure. Yeah, I didn't want to use, the generic. This is kind of generic though, but anyway, I didn't want to use the generic, gold and silver treasure. Woohoo! I found it. I want to do something more symbolic of what a treasure can be. It doesn't have to be something that is worth more, that is very expensive or something like that. It can just be something that's close to your heart, something that has great sentimental value to you, or something that's very important to you, like a child. And that's the idea behind treasure. For the piece itself, I wanted to, branch out, use more dynamic angles, work that perspective thing, Yeah, I don't really do that a lot, which is bad. I don't really use my knowledge of perspective a lot. It's just not good. Maybe I do, but in my head, I'm not really thinking about it. So that was basically what I wanted to do in this piece. Just do something new, do something I haven't done in a while. And I guess I achieved that for the most part. I just wish I had more time to work on it. It could have been a lot better. Yep. Next day, day 22, the prompt is ghost. Yeah, this piece, it was not a good piece. It was not so good. The idea came from this movie. I think it's called The Ring. I think that's it. Where you have this girl coming out of this well, yeah, and she has her hair in front of her face. Yeah, that movie. That's the ghost. I don't really like scary things, so the fact that I'm bringing up this movie that's really old should really highlight how much I avoid scary things. I watched that movie on accident. It was an accident. It wasn't on purpose. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, the execution for this piece, I just was out of it. I was like, I just want my idea here. At least when I was doing it, I just wanted to finish. I didn't care about the process. I didn't care about much. I just didn't care. I just wanted to get this piece done for that day. And that's what I don't like about Inktober. Sometimes you end up doing work like that, and I don't think that's good. I really don't think that's good at all. It's like you're giving sloppy work just because you have to get work done. But does it even help? I'm not sure. Some people might say even though you don't produce something good, or I guess you don't really care about it, it might help, give you some sort of mileage or something. But I don't. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if doing something mindlessly just to get it out of the way really helps you to grow as an artist. That day was a bad day. Next day, day 23, the prompt was ancient. Yeah, stemming from the previous day, I did not want, and my ideas were just not working for me. Yeah, for this day, I had a sketch, and I looked at the sketch and I was like, no, I'm not doing this. This is too much work. I can't believe I said that. But that's true. It was really complex. The idea was really complex. And for me to sit down and paint that in the span of an hour, max, no, it was just not going to happen. So what I did was just do some photo bashing thing. I don't know if you want to call this matte painting or whatever. I don't know. Just took some pictures and made a picture. Yeah, that's all I did. And then I painted over the picture a bit. That's it, nothing extravagant. I did have the idea to do this temple, and that would be the whole ancient thing going on. But when I looked at all those pictures that look so photorealistic, well, it is photorealistic. They're photos anyway. And then I looked at my temple. I was like, it's either I get a picture of a temple and put in this thing, or I get rid of the temple. Which I was like, I'm all for getting rid of this temple. I don't want to look for a picture of a temple. And that's what I did. Eventually, you're going to see the temple disappear. It looks good. I mean, the idea, it looks good. And this is the first time I'm actually ever doing this. So I want to give myself a pat on the back. You did a great job. But that's not my intention. I don't really like using photos like that. Some people might be fine with it, but I don't think I'm at the stage, even though I did photos, but I don't think I'm at the stage to heavily rely on photos. I need to build up my art skills, you know. But I'm telling you, this Inktober thing, I'm like, nah, I don't care. I don't care. And plus, I've seen some people do it on YouTube where they just put in a bunch of photos and then they add their own, you know, drawing on top of it. And I was like, hey, let me try that. And hopefully get this piece done today. You know? The same thing as yesterday. Just mindlessly doing it. I wish that wasn't the case. Day 24, the prompt was dizzy. This one needs an applause. I love this one. I do. And probably the only reason why I love this one is because it has stars in there. And I like anything that has stars. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so it was really fun. In comparison to the last 2 days prior to this day, I had a great time painting this piece. It was so fun. It really was fun. Just because I got to paint the night sky, which I really love. So, the idea, yeah. So dizzy. I'm not saying that when you look up in the sky you get dizzy. That's not always the case. Well, it might happen. I'm just saying how captivating it can be. And I don't know, when I think about something being dizzy or have this dizzy side effect, it might be a bad thing, but in this case I think it's a good thing. It's just so amazing and mind-boggling to look up in the sky. It can, you know, cause your little neurons to start to spin around and make you go crazy or make you get dizzy, probably. I don't know. But that's the first thing that this is the first thing that popped up in my head when I saw the prompt dizzy. I thought about somebody looking up in the sky. That's it. That is it. And I really like how this piece turned out. It's simple. It's very simple, but I love it. I love it for what it is. So day 25, I did not use a prompt for this day, and I think that's the best thing I ever did for myself. So I drew a character. I haven't painted any characters in a few months now. Yeah. I remember, anybody remembers week 1 of Inktober, and I said I would be doing environmental paintings, and here I am not doing an environmental painting. But nonetheless, this was by far the best piece I did this week. Probably the best piece I did the entire Inktober. I don't know, but it was awesome. Why? Because I didn't know that my character could look like this, because I don't think I've ever drawn something that looks like this. And it just gave me confidence, you know, that when I start, you know, taking this character thing seriously, I have some sort of skill set to work off of, you know. Yeah, so I'm proud of this. I really am. So the idea, okay. So if you don't know, I have an original character called Eliana, and she's, the thing is, Eliana looks nothing like this, but Eliana does have the tattoos, and she does have that sword thing. I don't know what they call it. I don't remember what they call it. That word. Yeah, that weapon thingy. But she doesn't have white hair. No, she doesn't have white hair. So the thing is, I kind of want to redesign Eliana, and this is the idea that I've been playing around with in my head for like a few months now. instead of actually drawing it. Oh my gosh. So that's kind of what I'm working off of. And the pose really, I wanted to get some sort of action pose. I really love, if it's not an action pose, I don't like it. I don't like it if it's not an action pose. If they don't look like they're going to fight somebody, I don't want to draw it. So that's basically where this whole idea came from. Oh, so for this piece, it actually brought me out of my comfort zone. The thing is, when I was doing painting characters and people, I used to only do profile pictures, basically the bust area, you know, the head stuff. Yeah, you get the idea. And I was so discontented, yeah, with my work, because for the longest while I've only been drawing portraits, just portraits, and I've been so upset. I was like, you know, I told myself one day, listen, I'm not going to draw any more portraits. No more portraits. I'm going to do something I like. And I know I like sceneries, I like environments and stuff like that. So I wanted to venture out in that, and that's great. But then I kind of want people to be in my environments, you know, or some sort of thing to live in the environment, and know that I've been exposing myself to a lot more characters out there in the world. I just have this itch recently to just draw a character, just draw a person. And I was like, nah, let's not draw a person. Maybe that's what I needed. Maybe that's why Inktober wasn't going so well for me, because in my head I knew I wanted to draw a person, and then I've just been drawing environments, and I knew I really wanted to draw a person. And I guess I actually had another plan for this day. It was some stupid environment piece, but the moment I started painting it is the moment I was like, no, this is not happening. This piece is not, no, it's not happening. I'm going to draw something else. So I took out my camera, took a picture of myself, and then used that as a reference, and then drew this girl. And I really like how she turned out. I found brushes in Clip Studio Paint that I downloaded a very long time, well, not that long, a few months ago, or a month ago or so, that I haven't used, and I use it on this girl, and I just enjoyed it. This was the first day since probably 3 weeks or 2 weeks since Inktober started that I've actually enjoyed the process of painting and drawing. And this piece, I actually didn't, for most of my pieces for Inktober, I spent at least or maximum an hour on the piece, no more. Can be less, but no more. But this day, I don't even know how many hours I spent on this, because I was like, I had to get this done. I had to get this done to a certain point where it looks presentable. I feel like if I spent more time on it though, it would have been like spectacular. And a lot of the errors, like in terms of the anatomy and stuff like that, I could have fixed. But it's Inktober, and I kind of had to get this out, you know, on Friday. So I'm just happy, because I know that moving forward, this character thing plus my environment thing is going to be amazing, as long as I keep up with it. Yeah. So I guess Inktober is great. Don't get me wrong, but it's kind of bad when you follow prompts mindlessly and then you just want to get it over and done with. That's when I feel like you just lose the essence of what Inktober should be. It should get you motivated to want to do art every day. But for me, just because I was following the prompts and, you know, setting deadlines on myself, well, like I have to get a piece done today based off this prompt that I care nothing about, it really just dampened my creative process. And the moment I stepped out of that prompt thing and just stepped into what I wanted to do, the moment I felt more appreciative of Inktober, and the moment I felt that I was gaining something from doing this. I don't know if you know, but last week I was talking about it and I was saying I don't even feel like I should do Inktober next year. But maybe I can. But just doing my own thing. You know? Not what someone else set out for me. Make my own challenge. my challenge doesn't have to be me doing 5 or 1 piece every day. And Inktober is not that strict. The guy who makes it actually said, just do what you want to do. But people like me think I have to do 1 piece a day. But I could have done 1 piece over the course of a week and see how that works, or 1 piece over the course of 3 or 2 days and see what I get, based off my own prompts and my interests and the things I want to work on. If I want to work on anatomy, do a piece for 2 days, see how that works. If I want to work on, my environment, my world building skills, do something for that. But it doesn't have to be a strict regime where you just stick to it. Just do what you need to do to grow as an artist, and you alone know what you need. You alone know what kind of boundaries you can set, what kind of obstacles, but not necessarily obstacles, challenges you can give yourself that will, enable you to appreciate it more. Thank you guys for watching, and see you next time. If you like this, just give me a like and subscribe if you can. Alright, guys? Yeah. Good luck during Inktober. Good luck for what's left. Bye, guys.